Hey guys, so lately there has been a lot of changes to the Model Y in preparation for the Juniper version. We'll be covering more about that in the next video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But just over this weekend, there has been a lot of interesting news that have come out. As you may have already noticed, Tesla has recently updated the new Model Y dubbed the Highland, and this gave it a more premium and refined feel over the older models. We've gotten things such as better noise insulation, ambient lighting, a rear display, and a much more aggressive exterior design. But out of all of this, the most important thing is we've gotten a refresh and renewed interest in the Model 3 design once again. So of course, the most logical thing to think is that the Model Y is up next and is going to be getting the same treatment as did the Model 3. Over the past year, we've been talking and rumoring about the supposed Project Juniper that Tesla is working on. This is the refresh of the best-selling car in the world right now. We expect it to launch with every single feature coming from the Model 3 Highland and every other new feature that comes from other models as well. Once it arrives, we expect it to be the very best-selling car in the world once again, and there are tons of things that are going to be coming to this vehicle if you guys are willing to wait. Alright, so there lies the ultimate problem. So everybody is essentially putting their orders on hold, they're delaying it, they're canceling it, and they're expecting that the Model Y is going to be refreshed fairly soon. The ultimate fear is that you buy a new Model Y today and by next week it's going to be completely refreshed, you're gonna get a new exterior, a much better interior, and your car is just going to be devalued. All of this is enough for potential buyers to hold off on their orders and to keep waiting until the next version does arrive. And as the word keeps spreading and the hype of the Model 3 Highland features are there, a lot of potential buyers and owners hoping to upgrade are just holding off until they see the next generation Model Ys. Alright, so because of all of this, over the weekend Tesla has sent out an internal email to staffs indicating that there will not be a refresh Model Y in 2024. According to the email titled Model Y Talking Points, Tesla indicates that this is the best selling car in the world and it will keep its current design in 2024. The purpose of this email is for sales staff to communicate transparently to customers when talking about the Model Ys. They want to ensure with their employees that the communication is extremely clear, that there is no future Model Ys coming out that is expecting a refresh, and what they have now is the very best. Added to the fact that the current Model Ys qualify for the federal tax credit of $7,500, and on top of this, Elon and the team have just reduced the price of all trims of the Model Y by $1,000, and this is very specific to the winter season. Essentially, what Tesla is saying is that there is no better time to buy a Model Y than now. Alright, so before you guys get disappointed anticipating for the Model Y and knowing that it's not happening this year, there is some more truth to this, and the Model Y may actually be coming this year, just not in certain regions. Recent sources have indicated that this internal email was sent out to US staff only. This means that the rest of the world is still left without context. What this means is that Tesla may still be launching the Model Y refresh in other regions of the world before North America. Going from past experiences, Giga Shanghai has been way ahead of the game in terms of launching new features and products. They are extremely good at concealing what they're working on and only launching it when the product is ready. With the latest one being the Model 3 Highland, it was shown in the US for months in advance, whereas in China, nothing had happened, but they were the first one to launch the product. So with the internal email being directed to the US only, there is a high probability that the launch is still going to be happening in Q4 of 2024 in parts of Europe and in Asia. Fingers crossed for all this to happen, as we've been anticipating the Model Y refresh for a very long time, and it launching in Europe and in Asia is the best for all of us. Alright, so now that we've gotten the final confirmation from the team themselves, I do have my personal take on all of this. Regardless of what the email has said, the Model Y refresh is inevitable, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen fairly soon. Every single feature that we've been seeing in the premium vehicle vehicles, the Model S and X will eventually trickle its way down to the Model 3s and Ys, and there is no difference. In the case of the Model Y, it is going to get one of the biggest upgrade ever since its original introduction. I would say that Tesla has a very special way of communicating their future products. They want to ensure that every single vehicle that has been built is going to be sold and sitting in your driveways. So contrary to what you may think, that your car is only built after you order it and receive a VIN, this is not the case. The production line is never stopping, whether they have little or a lot of orders. So this means that as the production line is still pumping out the current Model Ys, they want to ensure that every single one is being sold and none is being cancelled or held off because of the Osborne effect. All that, and the fact that Tesla is known to make use of every single old part before they transition to the newer one, meaning that there may be an excess amount over in the Fremont factory. So before any of this happens, Tesla wants to make sure that every single inventory is going to be completely cleared out. Then they will switch over the production line and transition to the refresh Model Y. Now this could happen much sooner than expected. This really depends on how many orders of the Model Y they are selling right now. All this comes down to the communication from the employees and the staff at the showroom. So this is why the internal email was sent out this weekend. And my final thought here is that the Model 3 is coming up to its 6th year of the current design, whereas the Model Y is only on its 3rd. This could mean that Tesla wants to extend the lifespan of the Model Y design just a little bit longer before they switch over to something completely new. There's also the case where the Model Y now looks distinctly different than the rest of the lineup, making it a little bit special, a little bit more Model Y uniqueness. But yeah, there you guys have it. This is quite a shocker over the weekend that this is coming directly from the team, but this is what's going to be happening, and there might still be a chance that the Model Y refresh is still going to happen later down this year. Now, like I've mentioned in my other videos on the Model 3 performance, the longer you wait, the better the product is going to be. If you guys are in the market for a Model Y very soon, make sure you guys wait out for my next video, which I'll be getting into detail all about the upgrades and features you're going to see in the next couple of weeks. I will continue to keep you guys as posted as possible on everything that comes out, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and the bell notification if you haven't already done so, and follow me on Twitter or X at HeyJohnE. You guys can tweet me, you guys can DM me over there. And if you guys want to support the channel, I will drop my Patreon link in the description below. But this should wrap it up for this one, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Peace out.